Hey, hi guys! So today I'm going to be playing a 100-point game. I am examining a checklist which I've brought today, which is what you see before you. It's still a lot of my old models. I haven't been convinced if I want to invest in an entirely new army, but we'll see how today's game goes. You will realize that this is my entire army. There is not a single infantry on board. So the Czechs are like Soviets going into a thrift shop. Everything is basically 25% off on a lot of things. So we'll start with my main two formations. I have got a T-72M formation. Both of them are T-72M formations. Both of them have one HQ, which are T-64s, which I are just proxying because I don't have that many T-72s. In fact, I had to borrow these 10 from my opponent. So in total, I've got 22 T-72s. Both formations, core is the same, which is 5 T-72Ms, 5 T-72Ms, and a HQ. Both are exactly the same, so they're 11 each. And then one of them is bringing Gophers, which is 25% off. It's 3 points for 4. And then you got Shilkas, which are also 3 points for 4. All 25% off the Soviet prices. No reason to take Gaskins because Gaskins cost the same amount. You've got BMP 1 Scout platoons, which are really cheap. You get 3 points for 4, so I took 2 platoons of that. And I took one last platoon of BMP 1 Scouts, which is 1 point for 2. And then I have got the RMs, which are being proxied now by Hales, and I've got the BMP 1 Observer. RM Hales, these are the best artillery that you can get and the most bang for your buck because they are cheap, very cheap. They are roughly the same cost as your Carnations, but they are armored and their skill is 4+. The downside, of course, of this entire army is their remount is normally on a 4 or a 5, and their morale is also about the same. Now, in support to take out hard points, I have got Frogfoots, which cost the same because they are Soviet air support. Frogfoots were never given to the other Warsaw Pact nations. So I also have Geckos in support, which are also 25% off. For 2, I get them for 3 points instead of 4 for the Soviet ones. So it just might make sense to bring them, as well as the fact that I'm playing full armored, which means that I do need to care very much about how I handle air. This will be the second game. We are actually having a first game right now for our Firestorm that we're playing locally between Terrence and Melvin. They're having one game over there, and they are going to be the very first match of the campaign. This should be the second, so let's see how this goes. Let's go see what my opponent is bringing today. I believe Jerome is going to be bringing his American Force Marines. Let's see how it goes. So start from left to right. What are you bringing today, Jerome?
So right now I have a HQ for the M13 with Abrams tanks. I have 4 IPM1s, all of them from 19, 2 Scout sections, which is a must for this formation, and 3 M16 heavy cavalry motor platoons. My second formation is a left platoon. It's a left formation, sorry. So this is the HQ, 4 lefts and another 4 lefts, and 4 left AT. Basically the...
Is that one platoon of 4?
Yes, it's a 1 platoon of 4.
Are they hammerhead?
Yes, they are hammerhead and Scout.
Okay, alright. And
my final formation is actually a Marine formation. So the ones with the bases in yellow is actually the different formation from the white one. The yellow one is a large Marine formation with 2 dragons and 2 Carl Gustav. 2 smalls, sorry, not Carl Gustavs. And the white one is a small one with 6 stands with 2 dragons and 2 smalls. Both of them have 2 M60 GPMGs.
And then they have 2 smalls and they have 2 dragons.
Yes.
Okay, and then what about this stuff in the front here?
Right, so this is my support. I have 3 supports. This is a Stinger, Stinger squad of 4.
Okay.
One's a Vet, 4 also. And Harriers, Marine Harriers, also 4.
Marine Harriers. Okay, so it does look like a match made in heaven. The Harriers have got shit firepower and I've got shit remount, so you might just work here. Against normal Soviets, however, they will jump right back in.
My children watch this video.
Alright, so let's go see the table, and I believe the Marines were in the full dugout. No. They came in from the north, right?
Yeah, they came from the north.
Okay, they came from the north. So where would you be defending today?
Where's the map? There's no map.
He'll be defending in Nortec. Somewhere in Nortec.
Yeah.
Alright, and somehow the Czechs win to Nortec as well, so we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so this is the map we're playing today. You'll see down the center here, there is a Russian embassy of some sort. It's also got the "You are leaving the American sector" sign outside. We'll go on a close-up later, but this is what we're going to be calling Checkpoint Zulu. It's up somewhere in Nortag. Somehow the Czechs are like, the fuck, why are we at the north? It doesn't matter. The Marines are like, they're coming over the border, let's go. So we're going to clash over here. We've got a transformer over there, we've got some nice tree cover, we've got two hills. The cars that we're playing with are all considered to be nothing, they're just purely aesthetic. We've got McDonald's, so basically this is the border we're kind of looking at. Or maybe this is the border because we're playing Breakthrough, so it will be diagonal. That's the Soviet side, and then on the American side, we've got departmental stores, we've got McDonald's, we've got ExxonMobil, we've got convenience stores, and on the Soviet side, you've got a clock tower, a transformer, an embassy, which is barbed wired up, and you've got two forests. So it is very stereotypical, I will not deny that. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so we're done with deployment. The American player, Jerome, had to put 6 out of his 12 platoons off. So what he's got on table is he has got Abrams in the bottom right, over there in the front area there. 4 of them. They're IPMs, so I can't actually damage them very easily. Right behind them, we've got VADs. Now the reason the VADs are so close is I've got Frogfoots, and Frogfoots are range A28, and the Frogfoots are range 28, VADs are range 32. So they've got to be within 4 inches of the Abrams to protect them, so that's why they're hugging them like that. We have a few articles on air range if you want to take a look at those. And then right behind them, that one M113 is the HQ for the CNV company, and then behind them are 4 Stingers. In front of them is a small Marine platoon holding the front high line. He's playing a deep line here, defense in depth. It should work. I've got opposing this side, I've got 5 T-72Ms over there at the back. I've got 5 in the other side here, and then I've got 2 platoons of 8 BMP-1s and sorry, I think I've got 3 platoons, so it's 10 of them in all, which are all the scouts, which actually can't hurt the Abrams because it's 18-19 is a missile, but it's just to make sure he doesn't come and threaten the flank. On the other hand, for the American deployment, he has got his Marines big platoon over here holding this blue house with the labs at the back. So he's playing a very, very high line. He's playing it up to the point where he can deploy. He's probably going to try and break me right off the bat. And should I break through either that section over here, or if I manage to, or if I choose to overwhelm this, which I chose not to do. I am making a bit of a interesting choice. I'm choosing to split the 22 T-72Ms into 10 and 12. So those 12, I'm just going to rush down this side over here on the flank and hit that platoon with all my firepower. I'm going to try and take them out. And I got to do that before the Abrams swing round. If the Abrams take care of my T-72s on this side and they manage to swing round fast enough, I'll be in trouble. And don't forget, he does have Harriers in reserve and he does have immediate reserves. In my delayed reserves, I have got Shilkas. So anyway, we're going to go. I'm going to start. My geckos, gophers, and everything are all at the back behind that transformer. I'll do a small pan over later. Just so everyone can see, I'm going to roll my Frogfoot first for turn 1, and we're going to see if we get it. I chose to attack in daylight. They're in. Okay, so Frogfoots will come on. I'll probably just hit the LAVs because I can't. I'm not running into that. Okay. Okay, so we're at the end of turn 1. I moved my T-72s up. 5 of them got within 16 inches and they fired. He actually rolled a 1 here, so he did lose a single Abram IPM. We bailed out 1 IPM. The other 5 fired, missed everything. Or I think he bounced everything. I brought my Frogfoots in, 6 of them. I went direct confrontation against his AA. We took out 3 out of the 4. Roll your morale. He stays. And then the other 4 Frogfoots, out of the Frogfoots that came on, the VADs, the 50 cals, and the Stingers took out 2 of them with approximately 25 hits, thereabouts. Yeah. He did 16 hits just with the VATs, and then the rest was with everything else. Over here, the confrontation did not go very well. We fired everything we had and we killed
No, you killed
one Milan team. Yeah, one dragon team. Yeah, so that was about what we did there. I chose not to assault because I think I didn't pin him.
That one's pinned.
All the BMP ones over there fired into here, into his infantry platoon, the marine platoon. We did nothing. The BMPs didn't do anything. But the bombardment, we ranged in over here with the RMs, and we managed to hit, I think, 5 or 6 teams, and they lost 2 of them. One of which was a dragon, and one was a Gustav, and one was a PC. He lost 3 teams. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. Anyway, for your reserves. You have immediate reserves. Don't get your Harriers in. Okay. Alright, and roll your remount for your Abrams. 2+ is in. Alright. Now it goes to defender turn 1. We'll be back after that.
Needs that, not center.
How about now? Easy right turn.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan though.
Okay guys, so I know everyone was a little bit intimidated by 22 T-72s. But after turn 1 defender, I have lost 6 of them. And I have to roll morale for 1 more. So, the morale on the Czechs, let's just see if I make it. Is this one platoon over here? I'll just roll it and then I'll explain what happened. No, one failed Soviet as well, so that he's gone. So I've lost 7 T-72s. Okay, so let's go with what happened first. He chose not to move his Abrams, and he fired them directly into those 4. He hit 4 times. Of the 4, it was AT 15 against, front armor 15 against AT 20. I failed all 4. He killed all 4 with 2+ hits. So the Abrams lost 1 tank, which everyone thought was pretty bad, and when they fired back, more than made up for it. The dragon over here tried to fire at the scout platoon with only 2 BMP-1s. He missed. The Gustav fired at the other tank platoon, which has not been hit yet. And then over here, how I lost that was because he popped his ambush of LAV ATs. So he fired those 4 shots down at the T-72s. He hit 2 of them and popped both of them. He did try his Gustavs and his dragons over here in the blue building into that same platoon, did not manage to make them make a morale check. Anyway, both formation commanders are on this side, so they would be able to help out with that if it came to it. Without anything else, we're going to turn 2. I'm going to roll my frogfoots in again. They are not in. Okay, that was a sigh of relief from somebody. Anyway, we're now going to attacker turn 2. Okay guys, so we're now at the bottom of turn 2. Oh sorry, top of turn 2. So what I did was I stayed by T-72's back because they can't be seen right now by the Abram. So I tried to fire everything into here, this platoon. We killed 1 small team, and then other than that he held his ground. The BMPs did really well this round. 10 shots into the dragon who fired. So we managed to do 4 hits, and he failed 2 of those saves, killing 2 stands. So this marine platoon is really taking it, but he's really holding on with some real gritty determination. My frogfoots didn't come in. Over here, I got 4 T-72Ms which moved up to flank, and then we fired down at the LAV ATs, and we missed everything. So I think these guys are probably gonna die. That platoon stayed still, fired in. We did a re-bombardment, sorry, not re-bombardment, we bombarded a new spot with the RMs on that spot to hit all of them. I didn't kill anything. Everything passed the save, or I failed the firepower. So now we go to...
Morale, nothing. Hit.
Yes, morale, nothing. So he goes. Go ahead.
With CO, so 2.
Yep.
He did not fail this shit. Okay.
He passes his rally. And your reserves.
Nice. 5.
No. Okay. Okay, so we are now at the bottom of turn 2. So I already put my air on, but they're not there yet. So what happened was the LAV's ATs, they blitzed, one bogged, one crossed, and then he fired over here, hitting one, killing one, and bailing another. I'll roll my remount now. Nope, so one guy is still bailed out. And then those infantry fired at the same platoon, didn't do any damage. His Abrams on this side swung out, all past the cross checks, killed 4 of the T-72Ms, and then the last one ran away for morale. And then these over here, 4 VADs popped out, they moved forward to try and cover the Abrams. I have managed to get my air in this turn, for turn 3. I failed my reserve roll, so the shulkers are not coming on. And so the we've put the frogfoots over there, and I'm probably going to have to start swinging around to engage the Abrams because I think they're going to start coming around. Okay guys, so we're now at the top of turn 3. I didn't move anything on this side. In fact, I didn't move almost everything. The only guys who did move were the T-72s who could. I jumped behind the billboard because I think I'm going to have to engage the Abrams very soon. So what I did do was I fired all the BMP shots into the Dragon who fired at me. I did 2 hits, he saved both. However, the bombardment on this side here did pretty well. We actually managed to kill 3 stands of infantry, American infantry, the Marines, and then all the brutal guns as well did quite a little bit of damage. So he's pinned over there. My frogfoots came in over here and we did normal shots and we managed to get 3 6s, which actually managed to kill 1 and bail 2. So roll your morale. Are you joining?
If I join, they all run, then my whole formation's gone, right?
No.
Yes.
I thought the reserve one.
No.
Reserve. Oh.
Nope, it's what's on table.
I'm
Yeah.
not joining. Cause it's
Not joining.
not joining, it's too risky.
Not joining. But these are only useful guys, you sure?
Huh?
These are the only useful LAVs.
You can
What else are the LAVs gonna do?
take the BMP too.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Just for the camera.
No, don't join for the camera. You don't join, don't join. I'm happy if you don't join.
Don't join.
Don't join? Okay, so 4 is it?
Yes, 4.
Alright. It's gonna be a 3, it's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 3, it's gonna be a 3.
Okay, go.
Wow, lucky never joined. Otherwise they all run together. Okay.
Come on, man.
Some runs.
Okay, so that means that
No.
strategically guys,
Oh, is it?
this flank over here is open for me. This flank is not. So he's gonna swing around, I'm gonna swing this way. It is turn 3.
It's taken a while.
And objectives only go live on turn 6. Rally these guys?
No, this one's not.
These guys? Yeah.
2+. Cost of issue.
Sure. And the Marines? Yep, they're in.
We'll use your dice on.
Okay, sure, go ahead. Alright, let's now go, we'll now go to bottom of turn 3 and then we'll be back after that. Yep.
Yeah, but the
85.
then Yankee also said the number of shots I
Downside to
hit, the
85.
number of saves you made also.
Okay guys,
Right.
we're now at the bottom of
Average.
turn 3. He runs as well. Okay, so bottom of turn 3, he moved his Abrams out.
No!
He took 4 shots at the BMP ones,
I died.
killed all 4. And then the Dragon fired and killed the BMP and 1 from the platoon of 2, so that guy ran as well. So I've lost quite a lot.
No, he was using my dice.
He now needs to...
Rolling style.
Oh, then after that he fired Dragon over here, killing 1 of the last 2 T-72Ms. He bailed it, and then I failed my firepower. I failed my morale, so they all ran. This guy was bailed, so he ran as well.
No, you failed your save.
I failed my save, and then he passed his firepower to kill. Okay, so now we're going to turn 4. I now roll 2 dice. Pass me 1 more dice. For reserves, we're in. Shulkers are in. And then I need to roll my air. 4+. No.
Yes!
So shulkers. Okay, so we're at the bottom of turn 4. His Abrams just shuffled a little bit and then fired at the things who tried to kill the VADs. He killed 2 of them. He killed the CO as well, and the CO managed to jump off onto the unkilled tank. Dragon fired at the BMP, missed. They failed to unpin even with the HQ of 2+. Over here, the 3 of them all passed their morales and passed their remounts, and another 4 LAVs came on. So they destroyed the shulkers, just totally destroyed them. And so now we're going to top of turn 5. And we'll be back after attacker turn.
My left killed a frogfoot.
I'm going to roll for frogfoot. No, they don't come on. Okay. Alright. So we're back after that. 100. Okay, so that was a very fast turn. Turn 5, we moved the T-72s back from that side. We rerouted, fired over here into the Abrams, missed all 3 shots. 1 HQ is staying back there to fire into the blue house. Missed. Or hit but didn't kill. We did a repeat bombardment, didn't do any kind of casualties. And then over there, the BMP-1s fired over into the Dragon again. With the Shokers dead, there's not much I can do to contest. So I think this will be probably the final round. Abrams should finish off what's left of this companies. Okay. Don't forget, if those 2 run, it's game over. So okay. Yep.
Jan 01, I'm sorry, say request to get a little bit. It is 3,000 and 5 Golf Mike, actually amend altitude, descend and maintain 1,000.
Okay, his Harriers are ranging in now. We've done all the geckos and all the gophers, did not take him down.
Force.
Force? Why force? Oh, your skill is 4.
It's 4.
Oh yeah, American, sorry. I thought you were good, sorry. Okay, third one. It's alright, don't be shy. Okay, it's fine. Oh, okay, bro. Okay.
Not intended, sorry.
Okay, third thing.
That's 3.
Okay, so you hit 3 tanks. You hit 3 tanks, you hit the HQ. So roll that HQ first. That's on 3, 4, 5, yes.
Double 5s.
Miss, HQ. Miss, and the last tank.
Junior? Huh? Totally.
Hits.
Either a lot of air
dead.
or no air at all.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay, then there's nothing left. Okay. Alright, so this is the bottom of turn 5?
Or maybe you
Yes, bottom of turn 5. His Abrams stayed still, they fired in, they killed both the tanks from the platoon, and the HQ survived. He bounced a shot, miraculously, from my Abram. The Harriers came on, they did a serious bombardment, but then they ranged in too late, so they didn't do very much. Infantry over there, Dragon over here fired at this guy, Dragon over here fired at that guy. They killed one, missed the other, and then that's kind of it. It's formation morale for me, for both platoon, both formations. So I'll do 1 formation, that's a pass, and the second formation, that's a pass. But I think we're gonna call it here because I do not have anything left. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna call in my Frogfoots. They're in. I will do that because that's the only fun bit I have left, and try and make this a. How many platoons have you lost?
None.
You've lost
None.
None?
None.
You'd lost that one. That's dead.
Oh, there's 1.
Sneaky American. Okay, I will then try and finish it like that. Alright, so we'll try and make it a 4-3. We'll be back at the end of this turn, but I think other than that I should be conceding fairly soon. Okay, so top of turn 6. Turn 5. I moved this guy over here. Wait, top of turn 6, top of turn 6. The objective is live now, but I got to be there at the end of turn, which I'm probably not going to be. The Frogfoots over here, we called them on, 3 left. We fired into the HQ and that platoon, bailed 2, killed 1, and killed the HQ. So his formation was in bad spirits, he had to run, because these last 2 LAVs over here, one was bailed due artillery from the hails, not the RMs, RM70s. So now what we need to do is we need to I'm all good for that, and it's now his turn 6.
I will roll 5. 5, right? 5 for reserve.
Yeah, but I think we can call it lah.
I may not kill this thing.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you just roll 6 dice for your Abrams on 3 plus, long range, and see if I die.
You might survive it.
Yeah, you roll.
I roll a Harrier lah, see if it comes in also.
Just roll the 6 first. If you kill him with the Abram, then that's game over already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because if you end your turn and I'm not within 8, you win. So that's 6 hits at long range. So 5 is a save. I'm dead. Very, very dead. Okay, let's say the 2 extra remounts fail already. Alright, good game. 4-3. Well done. So this is the second game of the day. I think the first game was a Soviet victory. This is a NATO victory.